In the meantime, Tara is like tripping out because she's like, this lady followed my cousin Susan into the salon unbeknownst to me. This is what Tara tells me. And she's doing witchcraft. And she comes and sits in my chair every 2 weeks. And she's like, that's probably why God wouldn't let me eat that candy. That's why when I opened my mouth to tell her thank you, the Holy Spirit just let her know I'm not eating that. Don't bring me food to eat. In the meantime, Susan's coming into the salon, and Tara said she just made sure that Susan and Tina were just never in the salon on the same days. And so a few weeks went by or whatever. And Tara said Susan came in the salon and she's like, you know what, Tara? I had another dream. And in the dream, I was attacked by 7 cats. Susan told Tara, she's like, so, I called John. And I'm like, hey, how you doing? He's like, I'm good. And she's like, I hate to bother you, but I have a question. He's like, yeah, what is it? She said, I had a dream. The 7 cats attacked me. Does Tina have any sisters? John says she does. Tina has 6 sisters. So Tara told me, like, she and Susan were like, oh my God, this lady really is a witch. Like, thank God I didn't eat that candy. Like, what was she going to try to do to me? So the two of them said that Tara told me that the two of them were like just praying and like, oh my gosh, she's like, I just couldn't believe this witch was coming to sit in my chair every 2 weeks. And in the meantime, John had become, I don't know, whatever problems were going on in he and Tina's marriage. There was some issues there. To expedite things, Susan ended up John called Susan one day. And he said, you know what? I'm done. I'm out of here. I am afraid. I don't sleep in the room with her anymore. I kept smelling something in the house. So I asked Tina, like, what does that smell? And she's like, what smell? I don't smell anything. So John said, one day when Tina left the house, he found that the smell was coming from the kitchen. So he climbed up on the countertop, looked in one of the cabinets on the top shelf of the cabinet. All the way in the back was a bowl with a potato in it, which had rotted. And underneath the bowl, there was a piece of paper with his name written on it. I mean, apparently that lady was really into some really heavy witchcraft. So he told his ex-wife, Susan, John told Susan, like, I got to get away from this lady. This lady's doing witchcraft on me. And Susan says she told Tara, listen, you really have to be careful with this lady. I mean, she's coming in the salon every 2 weeks. And, I mean, just be careful. And Tara said she told Susan, I'm really being prayerful and, but at this point, like, this was out of control.